Hello and welcome to today's Industry Solutions webinar. My name is Lisa Stewart and I'm the Marketing and Communications Coordinator here at 12D Solutions. While we wait for everyone to finish joining and get comfortable, I'll launch a polling question. You'll have about 30 seconds to answer about whether you've already registered for this year's technical forum, and then I'll show the results. Okay, so most people, well everybody so far here has not registered yet, so I hope that today will get you over the line. Our Industry Solutions webinars are designed to provide insights into overcoming challenges in an evolving industry in more effective and efficient ways. We'll keep running these webinars regularly and recording them for posting on our YouTube channel, with links to our website. Our first 40 webinars from this Industry Solutions series, as well as the 44 webinars from our training series, are available online if you missed those. During this live presentation, you'll be able to type your questions along the way, as shown on the screen, and we'll answer as many as possible throughout the webinar. At the end, I'll also read out some of your questions to the presenter if there's time. Today's webinar, 12D Technical Forum 2018, a preview, will be presented by 12D Solutions Managing Director and Co-founder, Dr. Lee Gregory. This webinar will provide a brief overview of some of the exciting topics to be covered at our 2018 Technical Forum, to be held in the Grey Street section on the Boulevard Level of Brisbane Convention and Exhibition Centre on Sunday the 29th, Monday the 30th and Tuesday the 31st of July 2018. Over to you, Lee.
Thank you very much, Lisa. Today I'll be outlining what will be happening at our 12D International Technical Forum, so you have an idea what you'll see there and how it's all going to work. First, the name change. Calling it a conference, which we did previously, did not adequately capture just how very technical the sessions are and how much information on 12D model and 12D synergy is actually packed into those 3 days. The whole conference, or it's our technical forum, is full on. It's all about how 12D model and 12D synergy are being used, and lots of training, especially in our birds of a feather sessions in both 12D model and 12D synergy. There is no golf at this. It's a full-on technical forum. Hence our name change. So be prepared to come along to learn and be inspired. So 12D Model 12 and 12D Synergy 3, they'll both be there in lots of our talks. There are lots of new things added to 12D Model 12 and Synergy 3 since they were first released, and we'll be talking about those at the conference. We're also going to introduce 12D Model 14 and 12D Synergy 4. So there'll be both the ones that are out there now, plus give you an idea of what is coming. For those who've just noticed, we've jumped from 12D Model 12 to 12D Model 14. There will be no 12D Model 13, so you haven't missed out anything there. 14 is our next version. So the theme for this actual conference is pushing the boundaries. So 12D model started in 1991 as preliminary design software for roads. Since then we've expanded, as you all probably know, to include all sorts of facets of civil design and surveying. And we'll continue to push the boundaries of what 12D model and 12D synergy can be used for. So for example, we're out there at the forefront of civil BIM. Most BIM before was more for buildings and vertical, and we're in there with the committees and things pushing the boundaries, so civil BIM is here and going to be with us in the future. We've also, for this time, we'll be introducing AR&R 2016, GDA 2020, basically a lot more automating of drafting and design to have basically more ever-increasing functionality in both 12D model and 12D synergy. And so in the technical forum, we'll highlight many of these things where we are pushing the boundaries for you. So an outline. It's basically 3 days and 2 nights of interacting with the industry leaders, 12D programmers and support staff. You'll hear about, as I said, 12D Model 12 and 12D Synergy 3 because lots has happened since they were first released. You'll notice like with 12D Model there's an A release and B, C and so on, and we're up to M at the moment and we'll be preparing N. So there's lots of new things in there that you might know about and you can learn at the conference. We'll also talk about how it's being used in industry. Since 12D Model 12 and Synergy 3 have been out there for 2 years, there'll be lots of talk on how they're actually being used by everybody. And of course, we'll have a look at what is coming in 12D Model 14 and 12D Synergy 4. We will have a guest speaker, which we'll announce a bit further close to the conference, and there's also a welcome event and a forum dinner. One of the most important things is, for everybody, it is fully catered. So you will be getting morning tea, lunch, afternoon tea, and then there's the event on the Sunday evening, and then our full dinner on the Monday evening. So if you're thinking you're going to come along and lose weight, don't. You'll always put on a few kilos at our conference. The combined talks and case studies we'll be having, there'll be one on the North Canterbury Transport Infrastructure Recovery Program. Again, there was yet another earthquake in New Zealand with devastating effects in what they've been doing. Queensland Transport Main Roads will be giving some talks. Brisbane City Council, two projects, West Connect and North Connects, are both two totally distinct projects we discussed. 12D model in action in these and other things. More BIM. BIM is not just the flavour of the month, it is becoming used more and more in all aspects of infrastructure. The Rockley to Darra project in Queensland, which was one of the first to use BIM in Queensland. The M1 to M3 project, and separately the Bells Line Road. Combining 12D field, combining 12D set out and 12D pickup into the one combined thing, so they'll be telling you all about that. How to use a drone. We'll have someone talking and showing a drone there so you can see just how people do pick up data for you, or if you're a surveyor, how easy or hard they are to use. And of course 12D synergy in action, pulling all this data together. And a draft agenda will be released shortly. So we're just putting that together now, so hopefully by the end of the week I'll have that one out for you. With these combined talks, and this just explains how it's all working, we have one large auditorium there which we all get together for the first sessions of the day and the last sessions of the day where we have combined talks for the full audience. But what we also have is what we call birds of a feather streams. This is where we get together in groups of like things. So we have 4 of those. We have one on design, so for road, rail, land development, all things to do with design. One on surveying, so those people then can collect and for these birds of a feather, half the conferences of these birds of a feather sessions. We have one on water, and we also have one on 12D synergy. So basically for half your conference you can break into the various birds of a feather streams. We can go into great detail because we have a set audience and we know what they're there for. So you get lots and lots of good material and training on these particular areas. So we have those. The design one usually takes place on the Boulevard Auditorium. Then we have B1 is for water, B2 for survey, and B3 for the 12D synergy. You'll notice all this is occurring on the one level. So at this conference centre, we do not have to go off. We've got everything happening on this one level. We have an exhibition. This year already we have Abtract, BricsCAD, CR Kennedy are there from Leica Global, POS, Position Partners, and we have some of our own stands for things like design, water, survey, and 12D synergy. And there's more to come. We just didn't want to put them up there till they've all confirmed. So we can go out to the exhibition space during our morning teas, afternoon teas and lunchtime, so you can go and see or talk to people about specific things. And there, right there in the Boulevard Auditorium foyer, which is between the birds of a feather room and the auditorium. So it's quite easy to get there. You don't have to go elsewhere. It's right there in front of you. So there's the exhibition space where we set up there so you can go around and talk to people. The welcome event, this occurs on the Sunday evening. So we start the conference on Sunday. So that's our first day. And on Sunday evening, we have a welcome event, and that's held in that combined space. We have also a special dinner, and we have the Innovation Awards, and they're held down in the Boulevard room, which again is just at the right-hand end of the space we're in. So we'll just have to wander down. It's not too far to go. And that's held on the Monday evening. So that's the second day of our conference. So we usually have round tables there for everyone to sit down and meet and talk and discuss. We also have our Innovation Awards. This is from last year's Innovation Awards, so they'll be presented in at the dinner, and we usually have some sort of guest artists as well. So with the Innovation Awards, our winners there in the photo from 2016. So we have our various categories. The Innovations is now closed, so we're going through the entries now to have a look at what they were. Last times though, in 2016, David Mears won the Gold Award from Boyers. I always have trouble pronouncing that name, but we had a combined Gold Award last year. There was 2, and the second one went to SMEC with Michael, Averin and Joshua. So they took out both a gold award. This year's 2018, they'll be announced at the dinner. So come along to the technical forum where we'll be announcing and then presenting them. Also at the dinner we had our Reseller of the Year and awards to our gold sponsors for the event. Last time for 12D Synergy it was 12D New Zealand with the Reseller of the Year, and for 12D Model was EXDS, and last year's gold sponsor was CR Kennedy. This year, again, to be announced at the 12D dinner, who will win the coveted 12D Synergy and 12D Model Reseller of the Year. Our sponsors this year, the gold sponsor is Dalton Consulting Engineers, so they'll be proudly there to talk to people. The Innovation Award sponsor is actually Calibre, so they'll be there in sponsoring the Innovation Awards. And our media partner, this is again Position Partner, and also they have Spatial Source. So they're major sponsors to this today, and we may have other sponsors by the time the conference comes on. After the technical forum, this is very important for those of you on maintenance, 12D Model maintenance, will actually then be able to get the technical preview version of 12D Model 14. So 12D Model 14 will be released after the technical preview session has finished. So that's usually 1 month or 2 months after the conference. So if you're at the conference and you're on maintenance, you'll be able to get on and on our 12D Model forum. You'll be able to download and run the technical preview version of 12D Model forum. So it's a great incentive to come along and have a good look, because when you're with that technical preview version, everything's not locked down, so you get to have feedback and may get extra things in that you think should be in the 12D Model 14. So it's a very important thing. The technical forum details, it's on Sunday, the 29th of July, so it's starting on a Sunday, Monday the 30th, and Tuesday the 31st. It's at the Brisbane Convention Exhibition Centre is where we've held each of our conferences, so it should be fairly familiar to people, and we're on the same section as we were, same floor as we were in 2016. The full package is $880 Australian, including GST. We do have day and guest packages available, so if you want to bring an extra partner to either of the evening events, you can do so, or if you want to just come for one day, you can do so as well. So they're all available for you. And credit card payments are accepted on the website. There's a 2% surcharge, or we can send an invoice to you. So it's all there for you, all very easy to do. Just go on there, onto our website, fill in the form, and either pay on the spot, or we'll send an invoice to you. So that's what our 12D model, technical forum was all about for this year. It's a fantastic event for those who want to come along, see how 12D model and 12D synergy are used in real situations, not just people pretending how it could be used. Hear people say how they're being using it on a day-to-day basis. Sit down with the experts, the people who write the software, and actually discuss things with them, let them know what other things you want in there in the future. This is a great time to come along and talk to people and have your say on what we want to put into the product, because you've got them trapped there for 3 days. For 3 days and 2 nights, you've got those programmers and support staff, so you can nail them and actually talk to them about your problems or what you'd like to see in the future in 12D model and 12D synergy. So thank you very much. Very short and sweet on this one, but it's basically just come along to the conference. As I said before, it's going to be showing you just how on earth we push the boundaries. So come along, so be prepared to learn and be prepared to be inspired.
Thank you, Lee. I do promise not to tell the programmers that you've made them fair game for everyone coming to the technical forum this year. I will just pass on one of the questions we've received today. John in Brisbane just wanted to clarify, does the full package include the dinner and the drinks event for one person?
That's correct, it does, Lisa. The full package, the $880, which is one of the cheapest conferences you'll ever go to, that includes all the events, so it's all the day sessions for the 3 days, all the meals for the 3 days, the event on the Sunday night, and also then the full dinner So yes, everything's included in that one price.
Thank you very much, Lee. And thanks to everyone here today. I hope you've enjoyed this short presentation. The recording of this will be up on our YouTube channel in coming days. Our next two Industry Solutions webinars will be replays of two of our most popular webinars from earlier this year. So register for those now if you haven't already, in case you missed those. And keep an eye on our emails and social media channels for more great upcoming topics in this and our training series. If you need to contact us in the meantime, we'll pop some contact details on the screen. That concludes our presentation for today. Thank you for attending, and we hope to see you at future webinars.